Hey guys, I decided to shoot this video to show you my new baby ball python. I've had him for a few weeks already. I believe maybe a month or so, maybe a little bit over a month. He's a pinstripe ball python. I've been told that he might be a lemon blast, but his coloring isn't that vivid to be a lemon blast. At least that's what I know a lemon blast to be. But he does have the stripe all the way from his very tip of his head all the way to the tip of his tail. It's unbroken. It's just a big unbroken stripe. So I'm definitely going with pinstripe. So he's been doing well. When I got him, she had told me that they had to force feed him, that he wasn't eating. He was the only one that wasn't eating in the whole clutch. And I had this crazy idea to go and get an African furred, 1 live and 3 frozen, because I didn't want to get a whole ton because I didn't know how he would respond. And I tried asking the lady what she had tried and if she had tried live, what else did she try. Apparently they tried a little bit of everything and nothing really worked. So I knew about African furred and I know they taste like candy. So the method here is not so much to, get him into eating rats. I just want to make sure at this point that he's eating. So I decided to go with the African furred. There's a supplier here that I go to that he carries African furred. So I got a little tiny baby African furred for him. And I got, like I said, 1 live and 3 frozen. My concept and theory was the following. 1 African furred, they're like candy for snakes, at least usually. So I got the African furred for also that purpose. They're tastier and they smell interesting. I guess it's not bland for the snakes' taste buds. So I decided to go with that. And the reason why I got the other 3 frozen is because I do not want to keep doing live rats. I want to do frozen thawed because I feel like it's safer, because these things can be quite nasty sometimes and can maybe bite your snake. So I try to keep it on the frozen thawed side. But yeah, so my theory was that if I could entice him to eat live, because there's nothing more raw and natural than live, I could have him taste the live rat and hopefully I could feed him frozen thawed. So that's what I did. I put the live one in there. It took a little bit. He was very shy at first. He did not want to eat, but he did try striking twice. So I knew he was motivated. And then lastly, he went inside his hide and he hid. And I just took the hide out and bingo, he ate the rat. He found the head, he killed it and all that. And I was, assisting by holding the mouth of the rat, in check to make sure that he wasn't gonna, bite him, because the rat was pretty pissed off. But in the end, he did most of it all by himself. He killed the rat, he ate it, he found the head and everything. So I'm like, okay, if he ate the live rat, then he might eat the frozen thawed. So I tried the frozen thawed for the very first time, and he ate it. He ate it again. So that's the second time that he ate for me. So I'm very happy. I'm very glad. So he's eating and he's digesting right now. He's on the warm side of his tank. And so I'm very happy, because I thought I was going to have to force feed him too, like the other lady. But I try to be a little bit creative and try to think outside the box, and it definitely worked. So now I'm just gonna stick with frozen thawed. I have 2 more in the freezer, so I'm good for the next 2 weeks. So I'm pretty happy with, that my theory actually worked. And so I just wanted to share with all of you who are, have, like a baby. And it's very important that babies eat. It's not so good that they go too long and off feed like adult ball pythons do, because, they're babies and they're still growing, still developing and all that jazz. So it's very important that they eat. And, if my theory works for you too, I would definitely give it a try. Entice them with a live, get them to, get the taste. Try an African furred if you're not having luck with, normal rats. I would definitely try an African furred, and see how that goes. See if it works for you, because in the end, it's very important that they eat. So if that makes them eat, then do what makes them eat, in a healthy and safe way. So, yep. So I just wanted to update and kind of share a little bit of my feeding experience with you guys. And hopefully whoever is having a little bit difficulty feeding their snake or having issues with their baby snake, then, go ahead and maybe try that method, obviously, taking your own risks, and, don't take my advice for its sake, definitely research it, do your own thing, but I'm just telling you what worked for me. And, and he's definitely happy. He's a happy boy. Look at this little face. Such a cute little face. Well, that's it, guys. And also, just so you guys know, I had actually named my snake Sigurd. If any one of you watch Vikings, Sigurd was one of Ragnar's sons. And he was Sigurd's snake in the eye. So I don't know. I just thought that that name was quite appropriate. So I just went ahead and I named him Sigurd. So here's Sigurd. Okay, guys, have a great day. And hopefully I will be posting soon again. And I'll see you guys later.